All right. Day 14, I believe. It's been a really, really busy day for me. So I barely got any walking done today. I know I still need to get something done, and it's late into the evening right now. I still got work to do, which means I had customer today, so I mean, that's what I've been doing. I'm going to try to get a little bit of walking in a few minutes, but this is going to be a short one today. Short walk. I'm at the office right now because I got to do something here. So I'll do what I can. Be back in a bit. Creepy. So, like I said, we weren't going to be doing much walking today because my day was jam-packed with things that I had to get done and do. But besides, now it's a good time anyways. It's cool, not too muggy, not hot at all. Quiet. Look at that. Ryan getting healthier by the puff. Anyways.
I have gone on an extreme diet.
Yeah, of eating warheads.
I eat one warhead, and that's because you handed it to me without me thinking, and I opened it up, and I was about to touch my tongue, and you're like,
I
wait,
did it on purpose.
What about your diet? And I'm like, and then I was like.
So anyways, what's the topic of today? Why don't you tell us about, we already talked about Goosebumps yesterday, didn't we? No, you didn't, I did. So why don't you tell us?
No, we did. You asked me what my favorite book was, and I said it was a piano lessons something murder.
Yeah, but we didn't do that on camera. We were talking about that separately.
No, you asked me that at the bank, remember?
Oh. Oops. By the way, that was... whatever. I don't know what the heck we were talking about then. Today we'll talk about... I have no clue what to talk about. Ryan, why don't you come up with the topic? I'm doing all the hard work here.
Let's do something comic booky.
Okay. Do you know enough? Do you even know?
Your favorite Marvel character.
Can we do anything? Can we do something besides our favorite?
Okay. Let's talk.
Can't we have a discussion?
Let's talk about that damn Obama. I'm joking. Let's not talk about that. I don't know, Josh. Give me some ideas here.
Ryan's a weirdo. I don't know what to talk about. You're supposed to come up with a conversation. I've done this repeatedly, so it's your turn. Think here, man.
I'm thinking.
Where was your favorite spot? So let's talk about the ranch where we used to live. It wasn't the happiest of places to be, but it was certainly a nice place. So go, Ryan. Oh, here, I'll tell you about the ranch, and then Ryan can tell you how it was for him, what he experienced. A few years ago, I think we're going on 3 years ago now. I think about 3, maybe 4 years ago. Me and Ryan, I used to work for another company that owned a ranch. Ryan used to live up there too. He did work too. It was up in Washington State. Really nice area. Lots of rain in the spring. Lots of snow in the winter, which I loved a lot. Horses, pear trees, cherry trees, walnut trees. What else was there? Apple trees, lots of apple trees. Ryan took care of these pigs, 3 pigs. He actually is the one that named them. What did you name them?
I think you named one of them.
Yeah, Sir Winks-a-Lot.
I think I named the other one Hamlet and Curly.
And didn't Sir Winks-a-Lot actually end up being a girl?
Yeah, Sir Winks-a-Lot was a girl. But I should talk about my experience with the pigs.
Okay.
Okay. So I know it doesn't sound that interesting, but anyway, I remember the day we got them. They were little piglets, and then well, I was so excited because they let me choose 3 of them, and then I got the realization that
Ryan, look at the camera when you're speaking. All right, buddy.
all right, then I got the realization when I was choosing the pigs that I'm choosing the ones that are gonna be killed, and I was like, I don't want to do it. So I had someone else choose them, and what happened is, like, when we got the pigs, it was weird because
Someone's coming up behind us. We'll be right back. And we're back. Ryan, continue your story.
like I was saying, it was weird when we got the pigs because they were already treating them like meat. Like I had to grab them and they were screaming, and it just made me really uncomfortable because I had to hold them by their hind legs like they were already pieces of meat. And I didn't really like the pig farm. Like, and then I went behind behind one of the barns, and there was just this pig that was sitting there that was bigger than me. Wow, that was terrifying. And then Chris swore I heard a pig die in there. It's horrible. But
Okay, now what about the ranch? Not
Okay.
about your...
the ranch.
But you do love bacon.
I like bacon. I like piggies. I'm on the fence here. I like pigs, but I don't like bacon. I mean, I like bacon. You get my drift. We also took care of some horses up there, which were pretty easy because they always hire professionals to do the hard jobs. All we really had to do was give them bales of hay every day.
That can be a hard job.
Yeah, it could be a hard job.
Did you ever even actually have to stack the hay? Because I certainly
Yeah,
did.
I did. This
I also
hay was really
had.
heavy.
I also spent a summer, a few times going and actually grabbing hay and throwing hay is what they call it. When you grab it and throw it on a truck while the truck's moving, and you're going along a big field doing that. I did that a few times.
Oh.
That's some killer work right there. If you want to lose weight, go become a hay thrower.
Oh, and the chickens that Josh put on my head.
I put a chicken on your
You
head.
put a chicken on my head, and what's interesting about the roosters is like you're like 4 times their size. And I went up and tried to intimidate one. I was like, what? And he ended up coming after me and intimidating me. Those roosters are vicious. So yeah, horses, chickens, and whatnot. We had dogs there, but they weren't really our dogs. I didn't even have a dog at the time.
I had 2 cats,
Yeah,
a lizard, and
2
two
cats,
birds.
a lizard. Yep, 2 birds.
Was it 2 birds or 3? I think it was 3.
It was 3. Now I think of it.
It was Cinnamon, Mr. Lee, and Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan, yeah.
Which, ironically, Genghis Khan was a girl, but I didn't know that when I first got Genghis. We're gonna go this way.
Okay. So Josh, well, how about I speak some more about the ranch? Well, when we got there, we were really excited, and we were fine with working. We were fine with working our butts off. It's just the difference is, like, we weren't appreciated very much there.
What was some of the work that you had to do there? I mean, I know I was there too, but I'm just, you get what I mean, telling the audience, the people.
Well, in the mornings I fed the horses.
I think we took turns doing this stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, the pigs. Sometimes the dogs. We cut wood in the mornings, and
Oh
then,
yeah. Sometimes it wasn't just in the morning. Sometimes it was repeatedly throughout the
yeah.
day.
I'm getting to that part, and
Oh, can I tell the wood part?
Yeah.
The wood part was probably one of the worst parts because although I love cold weather and I love the snow, well, there was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cabin-like areas. Well, 1 cabin, 1 cookhouse, the red house, which is a really big like farmhouse. That's a farm or a barn that was converted into a house. Then there's the main house, and then a smaller house one of the other staff lived in too. And we used to have to fill all of their wood every day, just me and Ryan.
It was insane how much wood they
We
used.
would stack wood, probably, you know what, I'd have to say it was about the width of this door, and probably about to a little bit higher than the middle of the like where the shadow is. Probably about right here is how high we'd stack it.
Yeah, I'd say about that.
And it was about as wide as this door. Maybe from there to there. But that was in one spot. The other spot was about half that. The other spot was about almost that size. The cookhouse was actually probably bigger because we had to stack it all along and the inside of a back room, all the way up to the ceiling practically.
Just thinking of that is getting on my nerves, because what they would do is they would go through wood so fast without any regard of how much we had, and
because they didn't have to cut it or stack it. It was me and Ryan repeatedly.
yeah, and then they did something really stupid. They made us go walk outside with pickaxes on while the whole area was ice, and then they made us chop on the. We slipped a few times. It sucked.
Oh yeah, when that huge area, when pretty much the whole dirt parking lot or dirt driveway that's longer than this road, probably like 3 of these roads all the way up to the main road.
Yeah, and
then
they bought
if you were to
cleats.
talk about all the way down to the cabins, it's probably people accidentally stopped the recording. It was probably like about a 3/4 of a mile from the main house just to our cabin, and it was ice. Also, we had to walk back every night.
It would have been fine.
It was
if
pitch
we were,
dark.
It would have been fine if we were just appreciated a little bit more. I mean, we did so much, and all we would hear, we wouldn't hear good job. We would just hear that we're not doing enough and that we're being lazy, and it would really upset us.
Also, remember when they had all those thin pieces of wood that they bought? They were like huge bundles. They had to be brought on the back of a big rig. There was 5 of them, 5 large, huge rolls of just long stick wood. Like, it went through a machine. I don't really know what you'd call it, and we had to cut that by hand. They were about about 8 feet long, or I don't know, about that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if no, it was longer than that.
Some are long, some are short.
I think they were around 12 feet, all of them. They came in those bundles, and they were like huge bundles. And we had to cut them by 3 feet for each bundle, I think it was.
Yeah, I remember.
And we made... Ooh, I just saw a firefly.
I don't think I've ever seen a firefly before.
See it?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I have never seen a firefly before. Oh my gosh, there's more over here.
Fireflies. Oh, that's so awesome. We're easily amused because we've never seen fireflies before. We're from
Ryan?
the west side.
They're not gonna light up if you're talking. Alright, I'm gonna turn the flash off, you guys. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm gonna try and catch a recording of a few of them. I don't know how well I'll catch them on the camera though, so give me a break if I don't. There's one really close to me. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes or something on my legs. and decided to go home. Guess he wasn't as fascinated by these as I am. I love nature. I just don't like mosquitoes very much. I think everyone can relate to that. And if you like mosquitoes, you're a weirdo. Alright, since I don't seem to really be catching much, I guess this might be the vlog for the day. We didn't get much walking in today. My day just... Tomorrow I might not get much either because I've got a lot in the evening going on. And I've got a customer coming in the afternoon. But I'll try to get something done. I'll try to get at least a mile done, hopefully. Alright. If you like this video, please thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'd really enjoy a comment. I'd really appreciate a comment of encouragement. It'd help a lot. Alright. I'm gonna wipe off the camera real quick, just a sec. Alright. You guys have a good evening. Bye.